Hey guys, how are you all doing today? How is everyone doing? I am literally on my other old laptop, which is not as great. Hold on. But I did want to come on here. My goal, like I said, is to come on every day and talk to you guys. So hello, hola. You can see I cut all my hair off. This is my own natural hair. I put a relaxer in it. It was actually down past my bra strap, but I got sick of being natural. So I'm now relaxed. I'm so happy I did it. My hair will be much healthier this way. That's just me. So yeah, I just want to come on live and, just talk to you guys and keep everybody motivated. We got Hey Nettie. We got Nerd Blackout. She's listening because she is working on an assignment, minding my threes, minding minds. That's what that is, minding minds. Hey, we got Lexi's live. Hey, and we got Queen. Hey. So, I just said I wanted to come on here today. What is the title of this video, you guys? Beauty Professionals Matter. I think I'm going to change the name of that because I really want to come on here to talk and keep you guys motivated. Like, what are you guys thinking? I know I asked that yesterday, but I didn't really go into much detail on what are you guys thinking? Like, as this thing is really starting to progress, I'm tired. It's really just getting started, So it's like, now that we're seeing how real this is, what are you guys thinking in terms of your business? Because I don't think that I discussed and really got into it yesterday in terms of what I'm doing to keep it going, because I've been through this type of thing before with the recession, and I don't think I gave a good enough explanation, but the real explanation is you watching me do it right now. I keep moving right along. When things get rough, when things get tough, as a business owner, if you want to be in this business, especially, you're going to have to be way more creative than normal. You won't find the exact answer to all these type of solutions in a book, or it's not written down anywhere. It's just that times like this is what's going to separate those who say they want it from the people who really, really, really do want it. Like, this is going to be the time. I'm going to give you an example. I'm going to give you all an example. If you go right now on Instagram, there is a DJ. His name is D Nice. I never heard of D Nice, but I know when I was on Facebook, everybody was talking about, oh, it's 50,000 strong. It's this many strong, this many strong. And they started naming all these celebrities. So that made me go on Instagram and say, who is D Nice? Let me go ahead and look him up. So I looked him up and he was right close to 100,000. And all these mega stars have come on this DJ's live. And I'm like, what is the big fuss? What is the big fuss? This DJ is currently on Instagram, D Nice, and he is spinning records. That's all he's doing is playing music, but playing a lot of the greats like Stevie Wonder and just all the great music. Like, he's an old school DJ. Okay. I didn't even know. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm slow on certain things. Like, I'll know, but I don't commit it to memory. And so he actually reached his goal. I mean, Oprah was on there. Ellen DeGeneres just came on there. Everybody you can imagine. Gabrielle Union. Like, I saw George Lopez, all celebrities. What I'm trying to tell you is, this guy is a DJ, and he took his skill and he took his craft in a hard time like right now, and he was creative and said, well, how can I uplift people and help people using my skill and craft and at the same time make money? Because he has his Cash App pinned on there. So even if all those people, just think about it, even if all those people gave him $1, and people gave him more than $1, especially all those celebrities. They probably gave $500 and up. That man just made probably over $100,000 today just from all the Cash App donations. So even if he doesn't work for the rest of the year, him being a creative in this industry, he used his creative skill and he made money while helping people at the same time. Do you get that? Like, that was creative. You get that? If he doesn't have to work. He can keep doing this every day and probably make more money than he ever has, just being a regular DJ, because he's taken the time. Okay, so I'm reading that. He's taken the time to think about like, well, how can I help others and how can I make money? He didn't say, oh man, things about to slow down. Things about to slow down because it's crazy out here and people are going to be out of work and they're not going to be having events and everything's shut down. So nobody's going to hire me because, you know, there's nothing going on right now. He said, no, I'm going to take my skill and I'm going to use it in a different way and I'm going to kill it. And that's exactly what that man did. So I've never really followed him. I'm sure I've heard him spin or whatever, but I'm just, my friends could tell you I'm like kind of bad on stuff like that. Unless you're like major mainstream. I only know like the main people like, oh, that's Beyonce. Other than that, I'm like, who? So I just thought that was an important lesson. And I wanted you all to know that beauty professionals matter too. Beauty professionals definitely matter. I'm just now getting a break and you can see I'm tired. Like I still haven't even cleaned up. I've been kind of having some disputes with people because I know that some people feel like in this day and age and everything that's going on, that you should just stop everything you're doing and just sit your butt still. So I totally get that. I totally understand that rationale. However, me personally, I already kind of foresee what's about to happen and I want to stay ahead of things. And I think I said that yesterday, but I'm not going to allow people to make me or anyone else feel any type of way about it. You know, on Facebook, there were some arguments on there about it. And it's just like, don't make people feel bad for wanting to stay on top and still make money during this time. You know, I mean, there are families and stuff that are still contracting this. And, you know, you just have to be careful and safe. And so there's been a lot of debates in all these different groups about whether or not you should still work. And my answer is do what you have to do. Do whatever you feel you need to do, but be careful in whatever you do. Every person that came through here today, the first thing we did, I noticed my customers were even grabbing doorknobs with tissue before they came in my house. Everybody had, you know, covered themselves. And I wore a mask all day, of course, but I wear a mask anyway. Everybody washed their hands as soon as they came in here. Nobody had a problem with that. And I was really tired because I really haven't had a break since I got back because I had to cancel some people because I was stuck. And one of my clients, I called her, I said, look, I'm moving. I'm never running behind, but I was running behind today. And that's abnormal for me. And I said, I'm just going to ask you a favor. Can you come a little bit later? And do you mind bringing me something to eat? And she was like, okay, what you want? And I was like, whatever. I said, just make it easy. Just McDonald's, you know, She's like, okay, cool. She's like, you want some Mexican food? I'm like, no, McDonald's will be easy. She's like, sure you don't want Mexican? I'm like, well, whatever. She's like, what do you want? I'm like, whatever. I said, I appreciate you. I appreciate you even bringing me something. She's like, well, okay, I got you. I'll just grab the McDonald's. I'm like, cool, whatever. I just felt like I was going to not pass out, but I was feeling really weak and faint because I haven't had a chance to rest. I hadn't been asleep in like 48 hours. And then I got here and I slept a couple of hours. And then I just been doing people. Like literally, I was booked completely up until it's time for me to walk out the door to go to the airport. And as soon as I've gotten from the airport, finally, I've been doing people back to back to back. But let me tell you something. Let me tell you how important it is to really have good relationships with people and have a positive image or, you know, just positive relationship and positive image overall. When my client got here, she came later. She had no problem with it. And not only did she bring me McDonald's, she went to McDonald's and got me food. And then she went to the Mexican restaurant and she brought me a dinner from there too. So my client came and she brought me 2 dinners, not 1, but 2 dinners. And I was like, wow. And she didn't want a discount or anything like that. Of course, I didn't charge her, you know, regular price. And I did her eyebrows and everything, didn't charge her. But you want to have a good relationship with people because throughout these times, like I said, a lot of my people, we're like this. We sit and talk. I know what's going on in their life. It's beyond nails. And in times like this, it's like, I'm gonna be honest with you. My clients have been there for me more than people who claim they care about me and love me. Because when I was stranded in Atlanta, I posted on my personal social media that I didn't have any groceries in my house. And I was just thinking like, oh my God, am I gonna be able to get groceries and all this? And then someone who cares about me came to me and said, I'll get you some groceries, and had a whole hour-long conversation about what I needed. And she'll have it for me at the house and all of this. And do you know I have yet to hear from that person? I've yet to hear from that person. However, my client, I just said to her I was hungry and I hadn't had a chance. I've been working so much, I haven't had a chance to even leave out the house to get any food. She came with 2 meals for me. If you are really in this business and people can feel your passion for this business in times like this, the universe, this is why I say God, the universe, whatever you want to call it, will take care of you. But you have to really believe in what you're doing. You have to have faith. And I'm not going to let anybody make me feel any type of way for working, because for me, it's not even about nails. It's about making people feel good. And everybody that I've done so far, they were ever so grateful for letting me, for me fitting them in, taking care of them, listening to them, whatever, because a lot of people are like, oh my God, I don't want to be stuck in the house. I got to at least look good while I'm in the house. I got to feel good while I'm in the house. Let me tell you something. Beauty professionals matter. Okay. Beauty professionals matter. And us as beauty professionals, we're there for our people. Those people will be there for you more than people that you think care about you at times. I have built such close relationships with the people around me because I truly love it beyond the designs. You get what I'm saying? And when you really love what you're doing, no matter what it is, like that DJ, that blessing came his way. He ain't gonna never have to work for the rest. He does not have to work for the rest of this year. I'm sure off of that. And on top of that, he just made history. And that made me emotional. I don't know why, because it's a hard time. And this man made people smile. Y'all should have saw it. I witnessed it happen just now. He hit 100,000 people on Instagram. That is historic. That's like history. He just hit history and had major A-list celebrities on there supporting him. Now, after he hit the 100,000, it got to like 102, 103,000, it fell back down. And that's when I came on live. But that man hit history because he's really tapped into his passion. And I'm trying to see how many of you all are tapped in. I sent it to you, J Discoveries. Yeah, I sent it to everybody because I want to do my part in making history happen for him. You get what I'm saying? Doing nails and being a beauty professional is way more than the technical skill. Y'all don't get it. That's the difference between a person like me who's in the business for 30, 40, it's gonna be 50 years, and a person who had a great run for 3 or 4 years and made a little change, and they burnt out and they burnt everything up and ripped everybody off and they gone. That's the difference, because I make money, but I'm really in it for the love of it. I really like making people feel good. I really like being a part of someone's life. Therefore, the universe is gonna always bring people to me who are gonna bless me. You get what I'm saying? Like the gifts and stuff that I got for my birthday. My clients bring me bottles of wine from a wine club. Then another client brought me a whole membership to that same wine club. Money, Mac products, more cash, food, whatever. My people really treat me good because I treat them good. And in times like this, I'm not afraid. I'm not afraid because I believe in God. I protect myself and I believe in God. Because if it's meant for me to get sick, I could be walking around with cancer in my body right now. I could have caught the flu from somebody. I'm actually more likely to catch a regular flu, all this time, and I have not. So it's just like, I am precautious, but at the same time, I'm going to be smart and I'm going to do what I have to do. I'm not broke where I have to do it. I don't have to work, and my bills and my rent and stuff will still be paid. But I know that the future could potentially crash and we'll have a big, giant, terrible recession, like a big depression. And that could potentially really happen behind all of this. And I just don't want to be caught in a situation where I'm depleting all my savings. I'm maxing out my credit cards and all of that to survive. If I can avoid having to do that, I'm going to do that. Also, I'm going to tell you all this. You can still do this even in times of uncertainty like this. You can still do this. This is why I'm doing the class. Let me clear up one thing real quick. I was reading some comments on Instagram and people were saying that the book is not available. I did not. I took the book down for a few days because I wasn't able to ship. The book is available. The book is available. So it is able to ship for those of you all who want the hard copy. That's number one. Number two, the class is happening this Wednesday. If you are interested in the 6-hour class, you can be in the class as much as you want. It's going to be a boot camp where you just come in and you set your stuff up. And if you have something like this, hold on. If you have something like this, go ahead, and this is the thing that you clamp onto your table, and this is great. They have it on Amazon, and you can put your cell phone right here so you can work, and I can see. I don't want to knock that over. And I can see what you're doing. This is a cell phone holder. They have them on Amazon for $9.99, but it's not going to be here in time. But if you have something, that would be great, where you can be hands-free and working, because I'm going to demo and answer questions and show you different things, but I really want to watch you and coach you. And so we're getting down in the trenches. I'm not going to be on camera like this. When I set up, it's going to be the camera facing down. And so if you can have your camera facing down too, that will be great. And that's what it's all about. It's 6 hours long. And somebody asked me, they said they really want to do it, but they don't get off work until 5:30. Will it be available? No, this is a private class. This is not a class that I'm going to be broadcasting and going live. You have to pay and give me your email address, and I send you a link. We'll be on this platform, but it will not be available to the public. This is for people one-on-one who want to have some one-on-one instruction. Just very much private. I don't think that not everyone wants their practice and things, just out to the public and out to the world like that. So this is going to be a private classroom environment where you're in a no judgment zone. Only other people that will be in this class are the people who pay to be in the class, and everyone will be learning together. So, and I said 3 to 9, but the truth of the matter is, if it goes over, it goes over. I'm not doing anything like that. So it'll start at 3. And I'm just saying that I'm available online for whoever wants to participate. I'll be online coaching. And if it's 9 o'clock and you guys are still working on it, we'll finish it out. I won't turn that button off until everybody's satisfied. I just said 3 to 9. So I'm going to say I'll start at 3 o'clock until 3 until. So if you want to participate in this private boot camp that we're going to be doing on acrylic work, you would cash app $18 to Shecago. There are already people signed up. I don't want a ton of people, but there are already people signed up for it. So you're more than welcome to join it. It will start at 3 o'clock. I'm going to look at these comments. See, you all knew who it was. Old school DJ. Okay, I heard of it, but I was like, I don't know. Let me click and see what it's all about. But when I saw what he was trying to do, I started sending it out to people. Like, let me do my part. You said you have to sow good seeds. Yeah, you have to sow good seeds. I take care of people, and I have taken care of people. It's funny because people that claim that's why I say I don't listen to people's words. People yap and talk all day out their mouth. I watch their actions. And I'm going to tell you, in my life, I've noticed that a lot of my clients have shown up for me way harder than people who claim they love me. Whatever. I appreciate your giving nature. If no one has told you, you don't have to share the way you do. Oh, thank you so much. I tried. I didn't think all this. I should have did this 10, 11 years ago. My first channel started out that way, and I guess I'm finally doing what I'm supposed to be doing, right? I got distracted by makeup. Hey, make sure you like this video on your way out. Hey, Dominia. Hey, I sent it to you. I did. Okay. So what is the date for this class? It's this Wednesday. What's this Wednesday? People already enrolled. So it's what is the date? Great question. I just said let's get the first one out the way because I'm just going to keep doing them. And they're going to be on different subjects. So while we're off right now, we're going to make sure that we're taking this time to be productive. So the 25th. So the 25th, which is this Wednesday from 3 p.m. until. If you send the $18 to Shecago, in the comment, please put your email address because that is the only way. That is the only way. I'm trying not to make it complicated. The only way I can send you the link to the private class is if you put your email address in the comment on Cash App. You can make a comment like, what is this payment for? Put your email address. And then I'm going to send out everything to you guys that way. So it's this Wednesday from 3 until. And whatever you want to know about acrylic, we're going to get into that, laying the acrylic, learning how to lay good acrylic. You said, I am ready, Shecago. I have everything set to go. I paid my class. I am committed. Okay, cool. When did you pay? Did you pay yesterday? Yeah, we're going to do this. because I keep seeing people with pretty good designs, but acrylic is not right. And I'm like, people will not come back in your chair. You won't build a clientele fast that way. So I think that's what I wanted to say. I wanted you all to know that nail techs yesterday. Okay, because I got payments yesterday. I'm like, I don't think, okay, cool. So yeah, I want you all to know that it matters. And in times like this, you have to be creative in how you go about getting your clientele. I saw someone today. You have to think about what it is you contribute, what makes you different. This is how you make money in these times. When I had the big salon, I had my press releases and all of that out, but I did really make a push on the fact that we were a karaoke nail bar. And I don't know if you all knew that. I was the first karaoke nail bar in the United States. And that's what got a lot of attention. And then I went and brainstormed with some of the girls, and one of the girls came up with an idea like, well, you got this bar built in here. Why don't we start doing game nights? So then I started ordering games. So then I had like games like Who Wants to Be a Millionaire? I can't think of the other ones, but it was like 2 different games. And so like on Wednesdays, you know, I would have to show you all a picture. Let me see something. Let me give you my magazine articles. Hold on. Oh my God, this is broke. Ugh. I was reaching through. I need to redo these because this stuff has gone through a lot of moving. But can you all see? This is one of the magazine articles. It's a lot of them stacked up. But you see those two? I had a bar, 2 bars built. So it was 6 stations and it was 2 bars built. So you could play. We would play games on the TV. And what I started doing was, I don't want that glass to cut me. What I would start doing was having game night. So it was Who Wants to Be a Millionaire, and what was the other game? What did I say the first one? It was Who Wants to Be a Millionaire, and it was like 2 different games. And every night I had different games. So it made people show up in crowds, because you have to really think in times like this. People are depressed. People don't have much money, but people want to get out and do something. So during that time of the economic recession from real estate, we started doing game nights where it was a reduced price manicure, because No Chip wasn't even out then. It was a reduced price manicure, and you could come and play in teams against each other. So people would literally show up in 2s, 4s, or 6s. You get it? And they would play Who Wants to Be a Millionaire. And then like the winning team, we would give them like $5 gift cards off their next service. And then I had a punch card. That's another thing you guys can do. Go build you a punch card system. I don't do that right now, and maybe I should implement that again. I created a punch card myself. If you want me to do that for you, I could do that. I could design a punch card for you with your logo. I do that type of thing. And that was working as well. So we just became very, very creative. And not only did I focus on getting one client in, my focus in doing the game night, because I had the bar set up, was belly up to the bar. I was serving wine. Yeah, the city stopped me from doing that, but I was serving wine. And then they would come in for the game nights, and that became super popular. Like these women were coming in groups, you know, and I would be like, hey, bring your own bottle if you want to. And they would come in and drink, get their manicure, and they would play a round of Who Wants to Be a Millionaire, or it was another game. I just can't even think of it. Or they would do karaoke. You get what I'm saying? And I had the microphones, and they would just pass the microphones, because they would get their hands done. They would be singing with the other mic, and then they might hand it to their friend and finish getting their nails done. You get what I'm saying? Like that was it. You have to find a way to be creative. I saw today one of you guys, she's not in here right now, but I saw that one of you guys posted and you said, hey, are you looking for a one-on-one service? You still want service though, but don't want to be in a crowd? I'm available. I thought that was great. She thought outside the box, like, hey, what can I offer right now? People are not going to stop getting nail services. They will not stop getting nail services. You have to think of an angle to pull people in. If they don't spend the money with you, they're going to spend the money with someone else. Okay. It was Chrissy that said that. I didn't want to put it out. Chrissy said it. I saw that and I was like, that was an excellent post. I'm really proud that she put that out there, because that was creative thinking for her to take that angle to say that. I watch everything. But I be busy sometimes. I'll look at something, go do this, look at something, return a message to somebody. I'm moving around. But that is how you have to do it. And right now, if you're going to do something, I really hate for people to give money off and start degrading and watering down your prices. But what you can do is you can make people feel like they're getting something more than what they're getting. So you can say something like, hey, get a full set of nails. Any full set of nails. See, Chrissy said, I got 3. Look at that, y'all. Look, you see, she's paying attention. She is paying attention. See what I'm saying? She said she got 3 appointments right after that. That was excellent. She didn't say, hey, half off and degrade her service, not degraded, but, just like cut her money. She didn't do any of that. She sat down and thought about it. Hey, I'm in a private environment. I'm on a one-on-one space. People still want to get these things done. People want to go into quarantine, but they don't want to be in the house looking like, So she said, I know these people still want to spend money. Let me tell you something. I told you I did like 3 something, almost 4 yesterday. I did the same amount today. 2 days, I'm already like $700, some $800, almost $800. And I still got it. Let me tell you, I didn't finish telling you. I was too tired. And one of my regulars who I'm real cool with, she texted me. She said, hey, T, I was trying to put an appointment in, but it won't let me. She said, can I come tomorrow? And I was like, I just texted like, girl, come on. Let me get you in. But then I realized I overbooked myself and I knew I was exhausting myself. And so I texted her today and I said, hey, I'm too exhausted to do you. Your nails will look terrible. Can you please come tomorrow? So she's going to come tomorrow. I'm going to get all this money. And that's going to be another 100. And there's a couple other hundreds, because I know in a minute when the numbers jump up and all these people start to show symptoms and stuff, the numbers are going to do like this. People are going to freak out for a minute and spending is going to halt for a second. See, I've been through this before. I've been through this sort of thing before with this recession type thing. And it's similar to me, and all these businesses laying people off. Money will stop for a minute. So if you can grab money in a safe way and be clean, be sure you're disinfecting and just watching how you're moving around, and you have to do it, don't feel bad for it. I actually think it's smart. I don't think it's smart of people to sit around and spend all their savings and every dime they got right now, because we do not know what the future holds. I think it's smart. One of my first clients that came today, she is a businesswoman and she's an older woman. And she doesn't have to do this, but she did it. And she said it best. She said, honey, I'm holding on. She said, in times like this, you hold on to your liquid assets. Your most liquid asset is cash. So she called her car note company and asked if she could skip a month. She said, I need to hold right now. She said, of course I could pay it. I know she could pay it. This lady is paid. She said, but I just want to see what's happening right now. She said, I just want to see. I'm trying to see what, and that's exactly how I think. I'm staying ahead of everything. So why would I turn away people who are trying to come in my chair and give me hundreds of dollars? Why would I be turning that away? People are sitting there. I get why people are saying it, like, I don't want to get sick. I don't want to risk it, or whatever. But guess what? If you're going out to the grocery store and all of that, your risk of going to that grocery store, Walgreens, wherever you went real quick and putting yourself in that air right there, you were at more risk running in Walmart, standing in that line for an hour. You were at more risk doing that than you were taking clients one-on-one with masks and gloves on, to be honest with you, if you really think about it. And then, like I said, I serve a mighty God. So I'm just going to hold what I'm saying. I think what I'm doing is strategically smart. And then also one more thing, while you're doing these creative things, just to keep yourself afloat, one thing you could also do if you're brave enough is don't forget about Uber. May be really slow, but something that's really, really, really booming right now is Instacart, where you're delivering groceries or food. Anything delivering groceries or food is making a lot of money right now. Just keep yourself wrapped up, cover your mouth, keep your hand sanitizer, wash your hands as much as possible. They are booming. They are begging for people to come out here and deliver. You do not have to even touch anybody. You walk into the restaurant, you say, I'm here for order number 356, grab it, drive to that person's house, call and say, I'm outside handing that money. Man, I'm telling you, I looked at Instacart, my phone kept dinging today because I did it one time. I literally did one order and I was like, I don't want to do that. I don't have to. I'm always trying to grab money from everywhere. That's just how I am. But Today, my phone kept dinging. I'm like, what is going on? When I had a chance, I looked at my phone. It was 5 orders sitting up there for groceries right in my area that needed to be delivered. And it added up to over $200. And they were right at the corner, Jewel's, Mariano's, all these little places. I'm like, man, I could literally grab these, grab 2 grocery carts, and make $200 and be done with this in 2 hours. It's ways to make money. Okay? Instacart is booming right now. They are begging people. They need people because there are many people who need to get groceries but don't want to go out. They need to get groceries to their parents, but they don't, there are a lot of different reasons why. But Instacart is the way to go. You can make some quick money, and Instacart surges too, just like Uber does. It was a lot of orders sitting up there for some big money, like $30 order, $26, $19. It was like $19, $26, $32, $48. And they were all, some of them were at the same grocery store. So you can go in these stores real quick, make sure you are bundled up, and grab this stuff, put some gloves on, grab this stuff real quick. Don't talk to too many people. Put that stuff in your car and pull up in front of these people's house and get them their groceries. Can you bring it in? No, we're not allowed to bring it in. I'm so sorry. Keep it moving. You still gonna get paid. So in these times, this is how entrepreneurs make it in these times. In these times, you have to be creative. In these times, you have to not be afraid to maybe step over here and do the Instacart or the Uber. Uber is not booming right now, but I'm saying Instacart and stuff is. Uber Eats is booming. One of my clients, I have a few clients that work for Uber, but I have one client who her job is specifically to sign up people for Uber Eats. And she says she is overwhelmed. There's so many people. She said it's ridiculous. And it's so ridiculous that they're not even charging people right now to order on Uber Eats. She said the ordering fee was free. I said, how do you all make money? She said, because we get 30% from the restaurants. I didn't know that. I never knew that. I thought they were just making the money off the fees. She said they get 30% from the restaurant. She said they drop their fees to 99 cents or free. I think it's 99 cents because it's so booming. And she said they're killing it right now. And that's her job. She does it for the entire United States. I told you I got clients do everything. Forget the book is big. I got clients do everything. But I just wanted you all to think, like, I like what Chrissy did today, and it brought her instant money. It brought her instant money. And for you guys who are not ready to necessarily take clients, that's why I'm doing these classes. Somebody else, I have a client that came to me today, and she actually found me here on YouTube. And she's been to me a few times, and she's witnessed what I said, like with the client that came. She saw when she showed up, she saw a client walking out the door and she was walking in the door. She gave her parking pass. And when she was leaving out of my place, she saw my client bring me 2 meals. And she was looking at people because she has been to me a couple times now. She found me here on YouTube, and she could tell you in the comments, she could tell you like, what I'm saying is true. And so as she was leaving out, somebody else was coming in with 2 meals for me. And she's like, I gotta get this going. We talked about some things, but you guys could still do this. So I'm not just blowing smoke up your butt. She saw me be busy, and she was one of the people I had to cancel on because I was still stuck in Atlanta. And then I couldn't even get to her till today because I've been literally doing people from the time I got up yesterday till now. I still got to clean up. I speak real talk. I have not infected anyone. I don't think. I did everything I think I should do, but I don't know. We're all healthy. Now, if a person came over here sick and coughing, I would be like, I can't take you. They won't even come to my house. I will. But everybody that, we're adults here. So I think people know like how to handle themselves. And if you got to do it, don't feel any type of way. So that's it. We are important. And people still want beauty services. I'm not going to lie to you. They are. Some people say, I refuse, and that's just irresponsible. Well, okay. If you can afford not to work and capture this wave and sit here for possibly months and not make a dime, if you can afford to do that, then that is excellent. I personally am not going to sit around and wait for that to happen. I will sit still in a minute, but I know that I already know how this is about to go. So I think some people are going to be regretting for turning down all these people if this goes on. The government giving us money and all this stuff, because they already know this might go on for a minute. That is not going to be cool come off 2 and 3, just sitting back saying, I'm not going to work. If you don't have no other way of making money, how are you going to pay your bills? Let's talk real. How? What's your plan? And for those of you all who want to get into this, now is the time to get in these classes. come on and get in this class on Wednesday. We're going to go I changed it from 3 until everybody is satisfied. You know, I could stay online for hours and hours and hours. I've had 6-hour labs before all the time, a few times. So you need to get in and be figuring out what it is that you are missing or what it is you need to practice on. Or maybe, you know, we'll look and be like, oh no, that brush you got is terrible. Or, oh, I see what you're doing wrong. You're doing this. It could be something that you are literally sitting up by yourself doing. There's something you're sitting up doing over and over and over. And you're like, I don't feel like I'm getting better. That's because you don't have anyone to see what you can't see. Sometimes it takes another eye to see it. In one little lesson or one little boot camp, you could be like, wow, I've been doing it wrong all this time, or I've been missing this part all this time, or I was holding it at a weird angle all this time. Yeah, sometimes it takes a more seasoned person to tell you what it is, because in school, you know, most nail teachers are not really nail techs. A lot of them are not. So these type of things are important, and I wanted to make it affordable. So $18, Cash App Shecago. We're going to start at 3 o'clock, and I want you all to find a way to set up your camera, your phone, some type of way, prop it up where you're not holding it. You need your hands free to work so I can see what's going on. Okay. You said, sure not. I've been in all the nail groups in these comments letting people know that I'm mobile. Girl, you might see me on, oh my God. Dominique, you were not here yesterday, but somebody, I knew it was kind of like a troll because I never seen that person before, and they tried to come at me, and I already saw them coming at me passive aggressively, and that person made me mad, trying to call people, what did she say? She said something like, people are so such, if you don't have to save money up, that's basically like downing people who don't have all this money saved up. And yes, man, I'm not going to go there. And then today in another Facebook group, somebody came in, I came under a post. They were like, how many of you guys are still working throughout this? And people were like, me, not me, not me. And I came and said, you know, not everyone can afford to just say, I'm not working. People have real obligations, you know, and real rent and stuff to pay. A lot of people like my posts. And so here comes this chick. When I woke up this morning saying something like, you're part of the problem, da, 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 da. I said something like, you know, whatever. She came at me and said something real nasty, and I went off on her. I did. If you push me there, I will. I try not to, but I'm not a morning person. And I'm not a morning person, and that's the worst time to come at me sideways, because I said, I did go in on her. I said, you know, a lot of people that are saying stuff like that, first of all, I can guarantee you that those people don't pay all their own bills. Those are the type of people that live at home with their parents or live with their husband, and they just pay the cable bill or something. People who got rent and mortgage and kids and stuff and bills and stuff that need to be paid. Like everybody I talk to that landlords, I ain't met a person yet that said, my landlord said, don't worry about it. Everybody who has private landlords, they still expect their money. What are you going to do? I ain't gonna work. That is not realistic. So now you're getting behind on rent. Now you about to get evicted. Okay, now you go live in a shelter. So now how smart is that? Now you're in the nastiest place in the world to be during this. You know what I'm saying? We have to sometimes make hard decisions. And I don't like when people try to down people. Well, it's silly of folks not to save money. What type of irresponsible stuff is people like you? Like, I just got livid. Don't do this to me early in the morning. I went all the way off on her. I ain't gonna lie. I went all the way off on her. I said, I bet you don't even pay all your own bills. And you better take your, what I say? You better take your judgmental, what did I say? You take your judgmental hound and horse, self-righteous ass something. And I was like, you better fuck. So if you in the groups, you might see that comment. And I just blocked her, and I said, I got to get to work. But that lady said that to me. I woke up red. I was like, here we go. I bet you. And she ain't say nothing about that. She just put the laughing. Yeah, because you know I'm right. Because I clicked on that chick's profile. All those people that always got stuff to say, they always keyboard bullying, and their stuff be private. I ain't see no nail pictures. She had a private profile. Get out of here. You probably can't even do nails. You probably don't even really do nails while you judging full-time nail techs who got to make a living. I don't play that, and I'm always standing for this industry. And you got to do what you got to do. Ooh. Yeah, look into Instacart. They need people bad. Actually, if you do it, we can make some more money because they are offering $1,500 right now. That is the highest I've ever seen a referral. If you send me your number, I will text you my referral. And then if you do the number of rides, I will split the referral fee, girl. I will give you $750. I sure will, because it's $1,500 right now. That's the highest I've ever seen it. What do we need to participate in this class besides the fee? So you pay the $18 fee. I said it yesterday. I want you guys to make sure your brush is clean and just set up your nail station. Wherever you're doing nails. See, I said this a couple lives ago. This is, y'all, if you don't have a nail place set up right now to be practicing, I don't care if you're in school, plan on going to school. This is the time right now where you need to be making it happen. I don't care what your current status is. If you at home and you got time, you better find a place. I said you better go walk around your garage. Go grab a TV tray, something, a section of your house, talk to be like, hey, I'm trying to make some things happen for the future. Can I have this corner of the kitchen table for this week? And I want to practice or set up on your something. You got something. Even if you found, let me tell you something. This is how bad you got to want it. Even if you found a cardboard box, everybody could find a cardboard box. Go get you a cardboard box and find a sheet and place it on top of that cardboard box that you got to and sit on the floor and make that your nail station. How bad do you want it? Because if I didn't have any place to set up, I'd go get me a cardboard box and go set up in my room and try to make me some makeshift setup. If you watch a lot of these people that's successful and you listen to their humble beginnings, bad, people do what they got to do. So if you don't have a setup, what you need to have by Wednesday is a setup. Pay your fee and go get all your nail supplies and see what you got. Make sure your brush is clean and be ready. Because just like you came on this live, this is all you're going to be doing. Is just going to be private, and I'm going to send you a link. That's it. Nothing special. Can we chime in later? No. This is a private class. You have to be invited to come in on this. You will not see it. It will not be available to the public. It will not be posted later. Why? Because this is going to be a safe place for people to practice in a non-judgmental zone, and people who are practicing and working on things don't want to broadcast and sitting on the internet for everybody in the world to see. It's going to be a safe place for people to hone in on their skills. So it will not be broadcasted at all. If you're not there and you don't have a link to get in, you won't know what's going on and you will not see it later. Sorry, it's a private boot camp. Will there be another boot camp? Another day? Yes, I'm going to be doing many of them. So today, someone asked me, can I do one on no chip? Because there is a nail tech who wants to build her entire business off of gel. So I said, definitely that'll be next. And there's going to be one on ombre as well. Those are the next two. And so what I'm thinking is I'm going to do this acrylic, then a couple of days I'm not going to spread this out. This stuff is about to happen now. That's why I told you all in the last live, get your setup ready because I'm ready. I'm booming right now, but I can promise you next week I'm going to be open. I'm going to be ready. Are you going to be ready? I got all my stuff to set up. I got 3 different ways to set up. I can set up an either ring light. I can set up a phone. And I also have this, which I put the link in the community board. This is $9.99 on Amazon. And you can clamp it onto any table because this opens up and you can set up. This is what I suggest people order off Amazon. If you look at my community post, it's on there with the link. That link, I think that one's showing unavailable, but there are others. They're $9.99. This is the perfect thing for every nail tech to have. So there will be multiple. I'm just going to keep going, but I'm just going to kick it off this Wednesday. And they're going to be whenever I'm free or I got to see how my schedule is for. And I think it's about to open up. I really do. Just from what I know, it's about to open up. So I'm going to kick it off this Wednesday. Melinda, you said she was big mad. Yeah, I've had 2 people be big mad to me in the past 48 hours. And I told both of them to kiss my ass and fuck off. Now what? And I hold on that. I do. Because you're not about to make people feel bad for providing a roof over their head or for their kids or whatever their circumstances is. People that talk like that don't even pay no damn bills. They be living at home with their parents and stuff. Or their husband provide for them. They don't even have no real struggle. So it's easy to talk about other people's struggle and accuse and assume when you are in this cushy, privileged position. And I'm not having it. I'm gangster like that. I'm kind of a little crazy, y'all. Can you chime in after 3? Yes, it just starts at 3. You can come in and out as much as you please because you'll have the link. Just like when I do these lives and people come on the screen with me, people will click on the screen and then sometimes it'll fall off or they'll step away and then they'll come back on the screen. And down here at the bottom of my screen, I can see them. It's called being backstage and I can bring them on camera. So what I'm doing is I'm going to be giving you a link in this private live. And when you're backstage, you can just type and say, I'm ready to come on screen or whatever. I'll bring you on. You'll see it's just like this, but it's just not open to the public. And you can come in and out. You can come in, do something, step off. All you do is click out. You'll see. All you do is click off. And when you want to come back on, click back on the link. I can bring you on screen or you can ask questions in the comments. It's the same exact thing. We just happen to be doing nails. Yeah, she was saying it's our fault that we don't have money set aside for times like these. And guess what? I do have money set aside for times like these. I got credit cards. I could charge up my rent for the rest of the year. And I'm still hustling. So now what? Because I'm going to be smart and be ahead of it. I'm not going to sit there and max out my damn credit cards and go through my savings for this. Y'all know I invested in stocks and telling y'all to invest in stocks. So I got to have money if I'm putting money in stocks. I'm just smart about it because I've been through a recession before and a business owner many times. And just like my business owner friend, the older lady, she's like my mentor. She said I'm her mentor, but to me, she's my mentor. She said it. You hold on to your liquid assets. You always want to hold. Any smart business person going to tell you to hold your liquid assets as long as you can in times like this. It's just getting started. That's the smart thing to do. People like that will sit there and spend and get all cocky, like I got money, and then 6 months later be broke as hell, haven't had a plan A, B, C, or nothing. Done went through all their money, done ran up all their credit cards and sitting there looking stupid, and don't even have a plan on what to do next. Smart people get ahead of it and try not to spend their own money. Anybody in business or anybody who knows anything about money, you never try to spend your own cash. You always try to not spend your cash. That's how you grow wealth. If you can not spend your cash, don't spend your cash. And all of you guys, call your car company. All the car companies are giving at least 90 days. If you could take 3 months for not paying your car note, take that. Even if you take it 1 month at a time, take a month, see what's happening. Put that money to the side. Keep your cash, keep your liquid assets. Take another month. Take another month. I don't care if you got the money now. Take another month. Take another month. Give yourself a break during these times because we got to see what's about to happen. Because they're predicting a really bad recession. She tried to make themselves superior by saying she was saved up and it was other people's fault for not being saved up. Yeah, you got the wrong one because I am saved up, boo-boo, just like you. And I got a credit card that I can swipe for whatever I want. Now what? Don't underestimate. And that's just one credit card. But anyway. The light bill man and the rent man want all their money regardless. Yeah, light companies, and that's another thing too. See, these people giving all these concessions and stuff, but some of these concessions gonna bite us in the butt later. Like little bills, like this is just what I'm doing on this. Little bills like my light bill, like my light bill this month was $32. I would go ahead and pay that. Or I might just put 20 on it or whatever. Little stuff like that don't bother me. But when you start talking about rent and car note and all that, it's like I'm gonna try to maneuver that a little bit. But my little credit card bills and stuff, I keep my bills pretty low. I don't like maxing out my credit cards. I like to keep like a 20 to 18% utilization. Whole nother conversation. But for times like this. But I'm still doing what I'm doing. But I'm prepared for times like this. I'm just more of a strategist at times like this. I could have went on and on and on and on with these people, but I'm like, they're just judgmental and probably privileged and taken care of. So it's easy to judge other people's situation. But in the real world, I understand both sides, honey. I always maneuver like I'm broke. That's how I keep it. I keep from not being too stressed. I've been through hard times. Yeah, you late, Joshua. Hello, are you going to save the class? Get home to 5:30. Yeah, Dazzle Girl, you the one who asked me that. Maybe you just came in. No, if you are not in the class, you missed the class. It will not be posted or anything like that. And what's going to happen is you may say, well, can you send it to me? No. You know why? Because the way that this is set up, I can save things, but this file would be so big for me to send you a 6-hour video. It's just going to be too much work. And I'm not going to even jump into all that. So it allows me to save it. But do you realize how long that would be to send you a 6-hour video, 6 to 10 hour video? it will take forever. And that's just like a whole nother task. And I have so much on my plate right now. I just can't even do that. And that would be the only way I would be able to send it, because it won't be live. So I'm not going to be able to do that, unfortunately. But I know you don't get off until 5:30. That's why I said, you know what? Don't worry, because I'm going to stay online. We're going to call it a boot camp. It starts at 3. I know I said from 3 to 9, but I have changed it. You guys, if you are in the middle of something, I'm not going to go, well, it's 9 o'clock, boy. No, I'm going to stay online, and we're going to keep talking until we work it all the way out. So if you get online at, let's say, 7 o'clock, 6:45, 7 o'clock, and we might be online to 10. We might be online till 11. We might be online till midnight. So I changed it from 3 p.m. until. I don't think we'll go past midnight. So what I suggest you guys do is, if you at work, set everything up the night before. So when you walk right in, you can drop your bag and get online, and everything is already set up, and you can just start doing whatever it is you want to do. You want to lay acrylic, you already want to have your tips on. You need help with tip placement. Get on camera and start asking me your questions. If you already know about putting on tips and shaping your nails, you just want to get into the acrylic part, I suggest go ahead and get your tips on and shape them already, and then say, hey, you know, come backstage by clicking the link. I'm gonna put you on screen. You're gonna be like, okay, I got my tips and stuff. Show me how to lay this acrylic. Okay. And I'm gonna get you started on it. I'm gonna talk you through it. I'm gonna be looking at you on camera. I might have 2 or 3 of you on camera. I'm gonna get you started. I'm gonna be coaching. Kiana, Dazzle Girl, stop what you're doing. Wipe that off. Redo that. Hold that angle. Da, 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 da. Okay, redo it again. Then I'm gonna come back. Dominia, do this. Okay, you're doing good. Go ahead and move to the next one. This time I need that ball a little bit wetter. I need a little bit. Okay, hold that ball. That's what I'm gonna be doing. You get it? So if you want to know everything from whatever you want to know in terms of acrylic, you need to know about tip placement. I can't get my tips to stick on. Da, da, da. We're going to talk through that. If you already know all that part in shaping, you want to get to the acrylic, I suggest you already have your tips on and shaped. You get it? It's acrylic. It's acrylic. It's acrylic. It's a full set. It's a fill-in. Whatever it is, you're going to come on camera, and you're going to tell me what it is, where we are with it, and we're going to get you right. And we'll keep going until you're done. Until we don't have any more questions. I'll send you the Instacart code. Can you DM me or email me your phone number? Email me your phone number to Shecago at Yahoo. Email me your phone number to Shecago at Yahoo. So I'll give it to you. You know me by, well, you don't know me, but you know me enough to know I'll do it. Somebody has me, my email is Shecago at Yahoo. Yeah. So let me go back to the comments. You don't have Instacart in your area? Oh man. What about Uber Eats? Uber Eats is booming. I'm telling you, one of my clients runs that. That's her job. She said they need people, and then she signed them up left and right. She's working from home right now. That's what she does. You said you're mobile, but you do have a table set up in your home. Yeah, set it all the way up so when you come in the door Wednesday, then you could just set your phone up, prop it wherever you need to have. You need to prop it, a book or whatever, and just get to work. And then click on the link and be on live and get on camera. We could work through it, and you could sit there and do a whole set, one hand, your own hand, a model hand, a dummy hand, whatever you want to do. The key to success for this is being prepared. You don't want to come on into this class and be like, let me find my buffer. Let me find this. The key to success is making sure your brush is already clean and your whole setup. Like I will lay it all out like I'm about to do a real client. So when it starts, you can get the full benefit out the class. Do you know how much you can learn in a class that runs from 3 o'clock for 6 to 10 hours? Do you know how much you can do? You can do many sets. If you master one thing, you'll be like, I want to try ombre. Go ahead and try it. I'll talk you through it. You said, oh, the class is Wednesday, this Wednesday, the 25th, starting at 3 o'clock. So what you do is you send the $18 to my Cash App, which is just $Shecago. And then I'm going to send everyone a link. And just like we're here on this live, you'll get a link to come on a private link. It'll be just like this, but it'll be private. It's not visible to everyone online. It's only people who have that link. You said if you paid, you couldn't start till 4. It's up to you. If you couldn't start to 5, if you want to come in at 4 and log back out at 7 and come back in at 9:30, that's up to you. I'm telling you that I'm going to be available for whoever shows up and whoever is there from 3 o'clock on. That's all. It's up to you when you want to come in. I'll start and I'll be here to help people at 3. You get what I'm saying? Okay. Yeah, sign up because I'm like, look, I'm about to get out there and do that too. I did one run, but the way that they're paying right now, I'm like, I'm definitely going to get out there if I'm not busy. I got some credit cards I want to pay down to like $10 because I'm trying to get increases on all my credit cards to live. That's a whole nother conversation, but I'm working on my utilization. So I'm trying to pay down everything. When I tell you I'm trying to pay down everything, I'm trying to stay ahead of it, honey. How do you get a $32 light bill? I'm happy for a light bill under $200. I don't know. And I run lights. I'm not one of those people like, turn the lights up, turn the lights up. I run lights right now. I got on the kitchen light. I got 2 ring lights. I got a light on in there, bathroom. I got the light, 3 lights on in my nail room. I got all my lights on in my house all the time. It's $32. I don't know. It's $32 and I'm in a 2-bedroom. 3 o'clock till finish. 3 o'clock till finish. $18. Yep. We're just going over everything acrylic. I don't want to go into, if you guys are more advanced and you want to go into color acrylic, we could do that. What I'm going to do is go ahead and I got to soak off my gel. So I'll be ready. So I even got to prepare for this class, you guys. I got to prepare my nails, I'm going to say. Thank you, Dominia, by the way. What brand do I recommend for gel nails? I use many brands for gel. Believe it or not, D&D is really good and it stays on people really well. Believe it or not. D&D and DNC. Believe it or not. You said my dumb ass. I did not send my email address. You just hit pay. Dominia, why won't you come online and show everyone your apron that you got? And can you email me your email address? It's Shecago at Yahoo. I know which one it is. Ebony, right? That's you. But yeah, can you just email me your email address because I'm pulling everybody's email address and I'm going to just send out a mass link. Once I have to create that class on the back end, and once I get that link, I will send it. Because every live has a different link, and this one is going to be private. So, okay, I got yours too, Dazzle Girl. So that's what I'm saying. Like, I'm just going to be available at 3. Some people may come in 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. I suggest you have everything set up the night before so you maximize it, you know. Laughing out loud. Turn off everything that's connected to outlets. Energy efficient. No. I don't care about stuff like that. I'm just telling you, like, I don't stress over stuff like that. I used to be like a really stressed out person. I used to have very bad anxiety. So I just learned not to care. Everything always works out. It just does. So I don't care. This is my space where I do my thing. And so I'm not going to be, you know, like, I just don't stress myself. Like, whatever makes me feel comfortable and zen in my home, that's what I'm going to do. Because if I'm comfortable and zen, I'm more productive and money naturally flows to me. And that is very true. I can't on the next live. I'm mute. You can't on the next live. Okay, just don't forget, because I think I'm not going to be able to do it because I don't have your email address, because even though I placed that order for your apron, I did that manually. So it's not like I can go into an order on the website and find it. So no, I don't have it. You said you just put your email in the comment section. Hopefully it came through. I got it. I got it. Where is it? Dazzle Girl at Yahoo. I got it. Yeah, Dominia, they want to see the apron. That'll be dope to see the apron. Dominia, you want to show us your apron? She like, she always trying to get me on camera. That's part of the work of being a moderator. Oh, we want to see. You said you loved it. I'm like, I don't even remember which one you got. Are there any questions, you guys? Because that's the first class, acrylic. Any other questions? Are there any other classes you want to see? Because I think next is going to be, it's going to be gel manicure, the 30-day manicure. That's going to be next class. My gel manicure people come once a month. The 30-day gel manicure. Ashley, I got you. I got you too. So I have Ashley, Sharice, and Dominia. So right now the class is kind of getting to be a nice amount, but again, it's going to be going for hours. And believe it or not, I can bring up to 6 people on screen at a time. So I can literally coach 6 of you while you're working. You see how you file it? You're going to break the sides of the nails. That nail is going to break fast. You see that right there? Hold it down a little bit more. You see that your ball is too wet. Go back and do exercise. Go back, because I'm going to start you out on exercises. For those of you all who say, I need to know how to lay acrylic for real, I'm on a 3-ball. First of all, X the 3-ball, we're going to a 2-ball. But before we go into laying 2 balls, we need to do some exercises. Make sure you got paper towel, you guys. Paper towel. I'm going to write all this down, but make sure you got paper towel, because I'm not just going to be like, go ahead and do it. I'm going to show you how to look and think when you're working. When I'm working and I'm doing acrylic, I'm kind of talking to myself a certain way. Okay, lay, hold, pull, peel, dip. I'm going to try to talk you through how I'm thinking and what I'm looking at and all that, because there's no one way. Everybody is different. But if you're learning, see, a lot of people get flustered with acrylic because they just want to slap acrylic on. But if you really get into a zone and when you're laying your acrylic, you have to know that you are really a sculptor. You're sculpting, literally, you're sculpting a liquid that's drying. And so you got to think about timing, consistency, and also the shape of the person's fingers that you're working with as you're laying it and how you want it to go. It's a fine dance. It's a dance. It's really a dance. Trust me. So are there any other questions? I wanted you guys to know that beauty professionals matter. Even in this time, people still want to look beautiful. They're stressed. They're uncertain. They want to come to a person who they want to be able to still resume some sort of normal life. And like Chrissy did earlier, she capitalized on that. I love it. Chrissy capitalized on that. And she said she got 3 appointments from capitalizing on the fact that people still want to remain normal some sort of way. People get freaked out about stuff like this, not knowing how their money is going to go, how their job is going to be, all of that. And regardless of what the rules are saying or what's happening, some people just to not have so much anxiety, they got to have some sense of normalcy. They know they can't go into crowded places, but for you, I can take you one-on-one. You wear some gloves or a mask, or I give you a mask and it's a safe, clean environment. I can get you in and out and you don't have to worry about being in a crowded place. You're not really technically breaking any rules, because they tell you, like, it's okay to take a walk with people. It's okay to be around your family and do a game night. It's okay to do these things. So she capitalized on that. She said she got 3 appointments after putting that post up. I know what I'm talking about. How to make the gel not lumpy on top of acrylic set. I just did a set and the nails were smooth, but after polishing with 3 coats of gel, they got lumpy, and that makes me upset. Okay. See, if you ask me this question in the class and you lay a set and you think they're smooth, I'm going to tell you to do certain things. I'm going to be like, turn it this way, run your thumb over it, turn it this way, turn it this way, turn it this way, turn it like this, do like this, turn it like that. And I'm going to have you do it on camera. So you're going to take your hands in a mannequin hand, like, turn it this way, turn it this way, turn it this way. You might think it's smooth, but it may not be smooth. Number 2, if it is pretty decent, I'm going to be like, okay, now I need to look at your gel. See, but I'm going to have you on screen. You guys, I need you all to be ready to come on screen, because I'm going to be like, your gel is too thick. Because if it's lumpy, it's probably not cured. And then I need to see what light you're using. This is why this class exists, because we're going to pinpoint what is happening. You said smooth. It may be smooth. If it's not smooth, okay, fine. You could be not pulling your gel polish correctly, or your light could be bad. It's one of three things. That's it. That's all. But I can't answer until I see it. That's what we're going to look at on Wednesday. And you were using lemon juice. Lemon juice is a good color. Lemon juice, I like to lay on top of another color. When I use lemon juice, I have another gel color that's a solid light yellow, white, then lemon juice lays on there perfectly. But if you're saying it's lumpy, it's not because of the color, it's because of the application. It's the application of acrylic, the application of the gel, or a poorly performing light. And I would not be able to tell until I see you do it. You know what I'm saying? That's why the class will exist, because we'll actually sit down and spend the time and sit down during this time when we need to be doing stuff that we've been wanting to do, and we're going to do it. You know, we're going to actually do it. Enough of all this talk, enough of all this watching me work and watching her work and watching this channel for hours. It's time to do it. That's what we're going to do. That's what we're paying for. So yeah. Are there any other questions? Seriously, are there any other questions? I don't have anything to do right now but clean up. And I'm going to watch, what's that? I'm going to watch TV. I need to relax. I'm going to sip on a little more wine and relax because I am exhausted. I've been going and stranded and doing people. And I'm about to buy some more stocks. But, oh, I shouldn't be buying stocks because according to these people on the internet, I'm ill prepared for this. But I'm going to go buy some more stocks. I'm going to figure out which one to buy next. Yeah. That's that bright highlighter yellow. Yep. I just bought two colors too in Georgia. It was a yellow and a green. A nice yellow and a green. Yep. And I need to get some more glitter, polishes. More glitter polishes. So are there any more other questions? Any more other questions? I've become so unprofessional now these days because I'm tired. Now is the best time to buy stock. Yep. Somebody said they bought Nike. I bought some AT&T, but then I have a diversified portfolio in another location. And that one I'm holding on that one right now. It's not active. I'm holding. I'm trying to see what's going to happen in the next few weeks, and I'm going to unhold that one and let it go back into trading. But I'm going to buy some more single stocks. Oh yeah, Robinhood. Robinhood was, I don't know if they're doing it today, but the other day they were giving away one whole free stock, major stocks too. One whole stock if just for signing up. Robinhood investing. But don't get mad at me if you lose money, because that's part of being in the stock market. It's a risk. But I say start out small just to get your feet wet and understand what happens. It's very volatile right now. But don't do a big amount. Do 10, 20 bucks. Everybody I'm talking to is doing 10, 20 bucks on different things just to see. But be strategic and see if your gut instinct leads you the right way. Sit back and see what's happening in the world. And just like we talk about being a nail tech, when you're buying the stocks and things, you got to think about like, well, what are people buying now? And what will people buy when this is over? And what will people stop buying when this is over? Because people may say, oh, buy toilet tissue. I don't recommend that. Don't invest into that toilet tissue thing, because people are realizing that they overbought toilet tissue. And so that's going to decline. It could be at a high right now, but it may decline because after this is all over, people are not going to be hoarding tissue. So you want to think in terms of what will make money in the next 60 days, 90 days, and what will happen when this is all over before you pick it. You just got to sit back and think. This is what rich people do. They sit around and have these type of discussions. So it's just a little fun exercise if you got a little money to play with. The D&D is nice after one thin coat of white and then the highlighter yellow. Right. And see, I don't even use, my friends use white too, but I have a yellow white. It's yellow, but it's like a white yellow. It's not white, but it's like a solid, very solid yellow. I put that underneath the D&D that color. What is that? I know what you're talking about. The lemon juice. And it's like boom, boom. I literally could just get away with one coat of the lemon juice on top of that. The one I found. It's either or. Hey, how are you? It's 4 o'clock in the UK. Crazy times. Hope you're all okay. I'm good. How are you? Are you doing nails? I'm just wondering. 4 o'clock in the morning. You came on again, huh? Well, I think we all have time to rest. If you don't have it now, you may have it in the near future. Can't go anywhere. We can't go to any clubs or anything. Did you ever move? I know I remember you. I think that was you saying, yeah. Just wondering, did you ever move? I know you were like a caregiver. Did you fall asleep on me, girl? Anyone have any questions? Go ahead and if you want to join, because I don't want it to be a million people, and it is starting to fill. But yeah, $18 if you want to talk about anything acrylic. If you're more advanced and you want to even get some guidance on creating some looks. If you want to get some guidance on creating some looks that you see on Instagram or some of the stuff you see on YouTube, I can kind of guide you through that too. You just need to have all your stuff set up. And if you want to do something more advanced and come in on it, I would suggest you already have your tips and stuff already on. And the picture that you want to kind of, have everything you think you would need for it, or the things that you can improvise with, and we'll figure out how you can work with what you have to get that going. Yes. Final day was today for nails. Everything is now closed down. Yes, I finally did my summer house, but now it's on hold with this the virus. Yeah. Yes, everything is on hold. So now what we should be doing is perfecting our skills or teaching ourselves some things that we can market. Also, something else that you can do too, for you guys who are already active nail techs, but you're in an area where you are forbidden to do this period, this is what you should do. She said, wow, I have a great memory. How's business on your end? I'm booked. I'm slammed. I just got back in off vacation, but I'm just I'm not taking in new people. I'm just doing all the people I've been doing, which are really like my friends and stuff. But my regulars, I'm just getting all my regulars out the way because everybody's about to go into hibernation. So everybody's just been getting in my chair before they go hibernate. That's it. And I'm just staying ahead of it and trying to do everything I could do safely. We're on what they call we're not on lockdown. They're saying you could leave out, but they really don't want anyone leaving out as of today, 5 o'clock. But they haven't said anything about nail businesses. They shut down businesses, commercial businesses. And so everyone that I know has taken their business home. Barbers and everything. They're like, I'm just bringing my people to my house. They just don't want large people congregating in the space. That's how Chicago's running it right now. But I have a good memory because I listen to people and I really try to get into people's stories and see how I can help. So that's why I remember. Okay. So totally agree. Now it's practice, and home studying. Also, if you have social media, what a lot of people are doing is everybody's going live right now. Everyone, have you noticed if you go on Instagram and everyone's live, everyone's running more. Anybody who's online, they're online now more than ever. They're trying to use this time to capitalize and to grow their brand and to grow their presence. And so for you people who are at home and you do this currently, but you're not able to really take in people, that's fine as well. What you should be doing is going live. You're like, going live doing what? Just talking about your nails. Hi guys, it's me, Pamela. Today I'm just going to go ahead and show you one of my favorite designs that I like to do on my clients. It's called the flower petal. And I would like for you to join me. Just watch me. If you have any questions or anything, let me know. And I'll be taking appointments shortly during this time. God bless you all. And I hope you enjoy. And then just put that camera down. This is why you need to be ordering one of these. Everybody, even if you're not getting in the class, I'm trying to give you all ideas. Stay relevant. Stay relevant. And put this thing on your table and start doing it. And every day, if you have time, go ahead and start showing your work. do your own watch me work videos. They don't even have to see your face. You can have that camera pointing right now when you go live. And hi, this is Pamela. And today I'm going to do one of my favorite colors, and you can just talk. They don't have to see your face. You know what I just love about the no chip manicure? It lasts so well for me. I think it's great for moms, working moms. So you're advertising too. You know, we're in a crazy time right now, but I just really love what I do. And I still wanted to share my gifts with the world, even if it's just digitally. If you are interested in coming to me, please just leave your information below or reach out to me. I will gladly want to meet and work with you as soon as all of this is over. But in the meantime, let's go ahead and enjoy this lovely tutorial. Hope you enjoy. Get what I'm saying? Get what I'm saying? That's what you all should be doing right now. You can be building future business right now. For you existing nail techs, you can be building future business. Giving away free gems here, I'm telling you. That's what I would be doing. Start doing that on Facebook, on Instagram. People are bored, and make sure you're using your hashtags or whatever. Just keep doing it. You'd be surprised. Put that stuff up there. And you just say, I'm not able to take people right now, but as soon as I'm able to, I would love to meet you. If you like this design, you can just refer to it. I like to call this Starship Beauty, and I would love to put this on your fingers as well. Then come back the next day. You know, today I was just feeling and watching my favorite movie, Gone with the Wind. And so I just wanted to create this look for you. And it could be something so simple as like a different set of nails that you do. And each one is like a gray, a blue, a dark blue, a light blue, you know, whatever. And you put like a couple of silver stones on one. And I call it Gone with the Wind. I just think that it's pretty, it's dainty. Just talk about why you like it and just pump up your own work online. And although I can't take you right now, you know, I would love to meet you once all of this is over. So if you're interested, you can inbox me or email me here. And I hope you enjoy and you take care during this hard time, but we'll make it through together and do another one. Every day, just come up with stuff. And even if you're just polishing your nails, even if you're just doing a no chip manicure, even if you're just doing whatever, even if you're going to do your own eyelashes, whatever it is you can do for people, even though you can't do them right now, get your ass online. Get online and just be making your own watch me work videos. People, for some reason, like to watch other people do their nails. It's very soothing. You do not have to be one of these big people online to make your own watch me work videos. It doesn't have to be perfect or anything. There are people who actually like being with people who are starting out. They're like, I like her. Her spirit seems really sweet, and I want to support her. And they will be like, hun, when all of this is over, I would love to have an appointment with you. Would you reach out to me? Here's my email or here's my number or whatever. You'd be surprised. People connect to different people for different reasons. So there's no excuses during this time. None. You need to be either working on your craft, you need to be doing watch me work videos and putting stuff up on your social media, which I keep saying should already be set up, or you should be setting up your social media, or you should be doing all three, and you should be getting in these other closed classes that I'm doing too. If you want more serious, hardcore one-on-one, you know, guidance, this is what we need to be doing. We matter, and we play a part in what's happening right now too, because people want to feel good. People still want to feel connected to their regular life. They want some type of connection into the beauty world. And if they can't come to you now, you set them up so when as soon as they are able, that you've been the person that went through this with them. You're the person that kept them feeling good. You're the person that took their mind off their bills that are piling up every day. You're that person. You be that person. You get what I'm saying? You're a star. Love that you help us with all this info. No problem, but thank you. Bloody good idea. Thinking of a raffle gel, nails, or acrylics. Yes, but don't just give it away. Make it work for you, right? So what you do is you start doing what I just said, right? And you make people share. So when you're talking, I would really appreciate if you would share this video. Tag a friend. You know, the person who does it the most, I'm willing to give away, you know, the set of you know, like make it into a contest. When you're giving away something, make it work to your advantage. Share, tag. Matter of fact, can you all share and tag this video? Can you share it? There's always a button somewhere. I think you can share the video. You can share these lives with people. You can tag friends. That helps. Make sure that it works to your advantage. So that's a great idea. But this is what we can be doing during this time. So are there any other questions? No? Okay, because I plan on coming live. I'm gonna be all up in y'all face, like, what's up? What's up? What you do? Did you do that? Did you do that? You got some questions? Why weren't you there? What you want to know next? What we gonna do? What day y'all gonna do it? I'm gonna be all up in y'all face. Because y'all want to know. Somebody was like, well, how did you do it? You're watching me do it right now because we're all going through this together right now. And you see me going hard in the paint. When times get rough, I don't tuck my tail. When times get rough, I get ready to go. And I'm gonna exercise more. I'm gonna get more going. I'm gonna really toughen up. I'm gonna do it more. Whatever I was doing before, when times get rough, I'm gonna stay ahead of it. I'm not gonna tuck my tail. I don't tuck my tail in hard times. When times get hard, or I see times even about to get hard, I'm gonna overcompensate. That's what I do. I'll overcompensate. That's how you got to be as an entrepreneur. Entrepreneurs, true entrepreneurs, overcompensate. We cut down our spending and we get super creative. Just like I talked about that DJ at the beginning. He don't have to work for the rest of the year. That man just broke a world record and made so much money on Cash App. I'm sure it's ridiculous. He had every star you can imagine on his live, and he broke a world record. He had Oprah, Ellen DeGeneres, George Lopez, Tyra Banks. Anybody you could think of came on his live, and he reached 100,000 people watching his live, just sitting there DJing, doing what he loved, during a hard time, making everybody feel good, doing what he loved, accomplished many goals. That's what you can do during this time too, if you are creative. Just like Chrissy was creative, just like Casnell said that she's going to run her raffle, and she was thinking about going online and doing something like that. If you go ahead and dive in and put on your armor and go hard in the paint during these times, you will not be worrying about money. It will flow to you naturally. Let's get started. I'm gonna go ahead and let you guys get offline now, but you said, bloody good idea, no questions, you just couldn't sleep. Well, good. Yes, I was live and I want to let people know. So if you want to get a class, there are still some slots available. I'm not going to take in 100 people or anything like that, or 80 people, because I want to make sure that I'm helping everyone. Right now, I could take a few more, but I don't want to overwhelm that class because this is the first one, but I can still take a few more people. So if you Cash App Shecago, $18, put your email address in the comments, you will be receiving a link. And in the meantime, once you do that, start setting up your space and figuring out exactly what you want to concentrate on during the class so you get the most out of it. I'm going to try to come live tomorrow, but I'll catch you guys later. Thank you so much for attending. Bye.